He really came in with a lot more confidence. Alex Len is a key player for him.
Oh, Goodwin got the shot to go. And he'll go to the line for a three-point attempt.
He's a guy who really gets to the basket. He's saying.
Wiltshire there for the rebound. He's doing a little of everything right now.
You know, Wells really having a little tough time right now. He just found out if he's going to be eligible. That's what he does best. Goodwin.
Right down the lane, as strong as you can be. Wilson off to Goodwin. He'll let fly. And that one rattles in from three-point land.
If he can add that shot to his repertoire, his ability.
Kentucky leading at 51-38 in the early moments of the second half. Goodwin to his right. Nice pass and a stuff by Noel.
Great look right there by Goodwin. Suleiman, he's a very good player, very talented. Somebody used to.
Kentucky does not have a single player as Goodwin comes up with the block. And here he comes loose. And here come the Wildcats.
And here's where he's at his best usually, in the open court.
Plumlee couldn't get it. Goodwin knocks down the three.
That's a big-time three for him because normally he's not a good shooter.
Goodwin gets it back, defended by Suleiman.
See, Wilshire's got to step out and get some shots.
Goodwin, feathery touch.
He's a scorer, man. Yeah. He's a born scorer. No way in the world is he a point guard.
Dean tonight here against the Cats.
See, those are the things they're going to get better and better for. Nice little screen. Flip on the top by Wiltshire and Archie Goodwin.
Kentucky foul.
Little alley-oop. Look at the back screen. Screen by Noel created the opportunity. No one read it from the secondary defensive end. There's Wiltshire throwing it up on top. And there's Goodwin open.
Defensive game has really developed over the years.
You can see the confidence, the fact that he wants the ball with 4 fouls.
Goodwin the lob. Here they go again.
Nice little combo to two Dr. Dandies.
Here he goes. The pull-up from the elbow. Yes.
Big-time score. Just a big-time bona fide score.
Let's see if they go after Plumlee again, playing with 4 fouls. Noel has shown a couple of good post moves. Or it's the drive by Goodwin to make it a 3-point game.
What a scorer he is. What a scorer. I'll tell you one thing about the Kentucky kids. Here's Seattle Slew or Secretariat either. Here's Goodwin. Look at this guy. Is he a big-time player? A little isolation?
He probably tried to work out a consulting deal with him. Goodwin got the 3 to go. Kentucky 4 of 4 from outside the arc.
Against guys like Steve Nash, and he says that's something he'd like to pursue in the future. Born in Portland, Oregon, but he can play for Canada because his father, Greg, was a Canadian and played in the Olympics in '84.
Nice rotation by Lafayette, but Goodwin got a piece.
Looks like he was doing the Dougie there.
Goodwin on the run out.
That's the way you run the floor right there. Nice pass up ahead by Julius Mays.
Defense, and then the Cats throw it away. Nice defense there, though, by Polson as he got back. Oh, goodness. What a dunk.
His fault. It's his teammates that have to give that help and get those weak side rebounds.
Goodwin, that's a nice jump shot.
Yeah, really developing that more with each game. Early we saw him just...
The first SEC player of the week this year is Wiltshire, and Goodwin with the steal and stuff.
Sure about everything exactly they're doing. Just kind of feeling the way through. Get a little second wind going, and relax and start playing.
Goodwin got it to go. And now he gets a steal. Goodwin with a big-time block. Oh, my goodness.
Player adjusts the shots. You see Stokes driving down the lane, gives it off. But then there comes Goodwin.
Biggest lead was 6 when they got out of the gates on a 6-0 run before Moorhead answered with a 16-0 run. And there is Archie Goodwin.
But he kept his hands down like he was going to take a charge. You got to hold him up, make him shoot over the top.
Goodwin with a crossover. Wildcats lost track of the clock. It takes a 1-point lead at the break.
Well, just a little crossover move that time by Archie Goodwin. You see why he started this second half. They picked that intensity back up. And physically, Kentucky's just not responded. Not really sure maybe how to respond because they're inexperienced. There's been some nice...
Sixth tie of the night. We've had 7 lead changes. And a defensive stop by Kentucky. And a pretty step through by Archie Goodwin, who gets the bucket.
Left hand. Watch his little step through move. Looks like he's going middle. Comes back to the right. And lays it in. Likes that finish.
Goodwin to the hole. Boy, he is so good at that mace.
He's really slippery in there. Getting in the same.
Sitting around and watching football for these Kentucky guys tomorrow. Ollie Stein leads the break. And Goodwin under control again. Goodwin with a tough turn.
That is a tough shot. Going the wrong way, spinning back towards the lane.
Good to the half court, too.
Goodwin with a 3, and he hits his first shot of the night. Goodwin with a step. Just finds a way to score. Then he gets the 3 to go, and here comes LIU. O.J. Briggs, who just checked in. And it looked like Goodwin got a piece of it.
This was a good, strong rebound.
Boy,
How about Goodwin? Huh?
we talked on the pregame about his ability to finish. There's a back tap. Goodwin with control. What a great hustle play. Bucket to Noel. Credit Goodwin.
First over his head layup. Watch this. Almost on the floor. Does go to the floor and slaps it forward. And an easy dunk down inside.
What a feed by Brickman again. But there's the block. It was Goodwin from the backside. And he finds Poitras.
Good hustle play. And once again, watch Brickman with this pass. Lays it down inside in his arms. You got to be able to take that shock, that bump, that drive that people are going to give you to knock the ball loose. You got to be what we call ball strong. Nice move inside by Goodwin.
Can they make it 15 or 16? Here's Goodwin.
He blew right by that guard, C.J. Garner.
Goodwin, tough move inside, and he got the finish.
See, take that pressure and turn it into a positive. He's still trying, still learning, very young, but he told me, I still got a uniform on, so things are going pretty good early on for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Thanks. He is getting her done. 7 rebounds for Noel, 5 assists, the 5 blocks. Goodwin on the drive, he gets it to go.
Conversation right there. Velasquez was having a conversation with Goodwin.
Close to his father, who has been suffering from cancer. The NCAA granted him a rare 6th year of eligibility. Goodwin with a beautiful fake and drive. Kentucky by 5.
There aren't many kids that can go coast to coast like he can. Recently.
Manti, with all the close games you guys have had, as Noel slams it home in the alley-oop. Harrell back into the game. It remains to be seen how effective Harrell will be and what his role will become over the course of the season.
This is Walton over to Jefferson as it's stolen. And this is Goodwin taking it in for the dunk. Archie Goodwin, freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, with the steal and the dunk. Here's Austin after getting the handle. Off the floor with it is Goodwin. Lobbing it to Cauley-Stein. You can see that one coming. Here, Goodwin almost. Yes, he does come away with it. Has Goodwin. Loves it. And that's Grassel right there. Cauley-Stein. Mays surveys. Finds Wiltshire.
I think Kentucky has to continue to probe inside. Try to beat up that soft area of the zone.
There is Goodwin after a 5.5-minute stretch without a basket. They get 2 quick ones. Home win streak. Goodwin, nice move.
Beautiful move.
Boythress gets credit for the block. Goodwin, twice now. Back-to-back trips.
Plays through its 3 experienced backcourt players. Tough pass by Austin.
Up ahead, Goodwin for the dunk.
Be played this season by 2 college teams that will have as many freshmen on the floor as these 2 teams will put out.
Goodwin, we talked about his extra shooting. And
A little man-to-man with this zone. You see some guys float through. Nice lob. Pretty play. Paulson with a good pass.
excellent set. From a confidence standpoint, there couldn't have been a bigger bucket for Wiltshire. Here's Goodwin.
Very adept at getting in the passing lanes. Just tried to just robe him.
And I mean, it's all these tight-fitting jerseys now that just stretch like the Dickens when you grab them. Nice move by Goodwin.
I see.
Boy, that was a sweet move by Archie Goodwin.
Held it again.
Good-looking jumper by Archie Goodwin. Williams almost had that one blocked. Wow.
You see Cauley-Stein point?
Defensive end of the floor more than they've been the aggressor.
Goodwin up top. Archie Goodwin. Up and under move. The guy against that talented UNLV team in Portland's last game. Bad entry pass stolen. Here comes Goodwin. On the move. Archie Goodwin lays it in.
So that was an outlet pass for Kentucky that time by Portland.
For the basket. Goodwin. Jump stop. Scores off the glass. Pilots on the move. It's Carr in transition. Missed the shot. Carr's had a lot of looks, and that'll lead to the breakout. Goodwin dunks it home.
Gives them ample opportunity to grow and develop as a program.
Another difficult inbounds play. Goodwin does take it. Goodwin! Spectacular from the freshman from Little Rock, Archie Goodwin.
Top 10. This one should be #1 tonight. Right at you. Over the top.
Woo! Nicholas came away with it. He shoots the three over the 7-footer, and Poitras almost interfered with it. 3-on-1 for the Wildcats. Goodwin! Again!
Oh, remember. No defense again. Steps 2. And the ability to finish and elevate.
No. And the Bison's running. And Archie Goodwin erasing. Afternoon. And now he has.
See, he hurt you.
Career double-double. 10 points, 11 boards.
Nice. Paulson with a good pass. And a good cut to the bat.
And I thought what was more impressive, Larry, was the way he went and got it.
Yes.
Here's Goodwin. Glover couldn't get the turn to go, and there's Cauley-Stein with another rebound.
That's good silent communication. Okay?
To Harrow. Way strong. Noel with the putback. Tipped up by Goodwin. Kentucky looking for its 8th win of the season and its 4th in a row. Goodwin on the drive and one. Nice change of speed by the freshman.
To get downhill, and we talked about him being out of sorts on the offensive end at the 2-guard position, not getting as many.
Post game quotes right now. Goodwin steal. I don't think he's going to miss this dunk. Goodwin with an education and anticipation, and it's all good after that.
Louisville will get physical with you, and a loose whistle does favor the Cardinals. There's a nice move inside by Goodwin. Count it, and the foul.
And slashers in the college game, and here he shows you that eel-like ability to slither through and around defenders going and where that pass was sent.
Goodwin left wide open, top of the key, and he rattles it home, and it's 51-42. Just bringing down the rebound, and it comes out to Kentucky. Goodwin, nice.
Tough take. That's a big-time take right there.
Your best guys out there. Borgie Jang is also going to check in on the next dead ball. Oh, what a nice move.
Russ Smith was looking for help that never arrived.
Noel helps Goodwin navigate. Big-time play by Archie Goodwin.
Go ahead and tighten up, Archie. He always does. And he got that kind of heart and aggressive posture and relentless attitude from his dad, Big Russ.
And the answer from Goodwin and a quick timeout by Calipari. Goodwin from downtown, yes! And a foul on Steven. How big is that?
It isn't smart, but from Kentucky's standpoint, it is aggressive. And I think that's more important lanes and really created that turnover opportunity.
Noel, time winding down, gives it up to Goodwin, and the three ball goes with 1.8 left.
5 years with great point guards. Ryan Harrow, though, he told me today, getting a lot better and more comfortable in this offense.
Archie Goodwin banks one home. 7 feet. Push out front to Goodwin. Here he goes.
We haven't heard a lot from Archie Goodwin tonight. That's only his 6th point of the game. Just a rumor, I heard.
Goodwin crashing the boards.
So didn't try to push anything. Waited on his big guy to come in for the dunk.
Goodwin. With his first bucket, it's a 2. Wright State, Goodwin had his feet set again. A little bit long. Odom and Johnson were fighting for it. Goodwin took it away, and Noel flushes it.
You know, Kentucky's doing a really good job of knowing where each other is.
Shot clock headed to 10. Archie Goodwin guarded by Parker. Goodwin gets by him on a contact, and the freshman all the way to the bucket. Kentucky with the ball and a 13-point lead as we're headed down toward a minute and a half to go. That was almost a Euro step looking move from Archie Goodwin, and the Wildcats are up by 15 on iron. So too does Fuller. Goodwin all the way in, and Kentucky has stretched its lead to 16. 11 3-pointers, hit just 2 of them. Goodwin's in the paint again. The tip up by Poitras won't go. Goodwin's still fighting for it, and he puts it home. This is a good-looking, strong freshman guard. Poitras grabbed Jeter as he was cutting baseline. That's his 3rd foul.
There's a scrap inside.
Directions why you want to move it out.
Don't pass the same direction you dribble.
Goodwin up for Noel on the dunk. A beautiful look from Archie Goodwin, and Noel finishes it, and Kentucky's up by 4. 11.7 rebounds on the night.
Got a suit from those days that's back in style by now.
Nerlens Noel, look at this guy. For a big man, he can really pick your pocket. He's got long arms and quick hands. For Eddie Sutton at Creighton many years ago. There's the steal. You saw the long arms, quick hands, and nice unselfish. Here's Harris. And Noel with the rebound. Kentucky wants to move. Goodwin. Yes. Kentucky down 9. Goodwin and the foul. Archie Goodwin will get to the free throw line. Looking for a 3-point play here with 18:02 to go.
to the Texas A&M basketball program in the first SEC road game to get a win in Lexington.
Well, that obviously would be unbelievable.
Off the steal, Goodwin gives Kentucky the lead. Another takeaway. And another finish for Goodwin. Did Noel cause that?
Noel knocked the ball away. Another steal for him.
Log on to CapitalOneCup.com to vote for this week's impact performance as Goodwin hits for Kentucky.
4-point cushion. Mays is going to try to make it 7. In and out. And still loose. 2 Tennessee guys were both there, and they left it alone. One of those I got it, you take it situations, and now it's Kentucky by 6.
Dialed in and trying to blow that play up. He doesn't get the call.
There's a runner by a tall guy.
That's when you become a guy at the next level.
You know, Kentucky obviously is very, very, very young.
Wallace tried to set a screen on Noel, and they threw it in anyway. And Goodwin, count it!
So that's the transition defense I'm talking about. They're too athletic to open up the floor, not be behind the basketball. And when you get in that position where you take bad shots, he fills out. He has a chance to be an excellent college basketball player.
Turned over by Auburn. This is Goodwin. And a foot race to the rim.
Auburn turns the ball over way too much.
Maryland's Noel on the bench in foul trouble.
He's gone so deep, I thought he was going to put Rod Strickland back in the game.
He wouldn't mind. Another fantastic look from Wiltshire. That's his 3rd assist of the night, and Archie Goodwin with the finish. Noel uses his quickness to get inside. Goodwin corrals the rebound and drains the jumper.
Well, second shots yesterday in practice. Tony Barbee worked a lot on box out.
To Payne to finish.
Well, that's Harrow's fault. He shouldn't be on the offensive board. Shot goes up. He needs to get back to protect the basket.
Goodwin with a chance for a 3-point play as he muscles his way in. Brian Green Jr. Tigers can't buy one from deep tonight.
They should not stop the break high.
Noel over the top of Sullivan.
That all starts with trying to stop the...
Good recognition by Levi Randolph to get it to the open man. I mean, wide open. Goodwin. Driving layup. Kind of rolls around and in. On the shot clock. Relaford through traffic. A lot of dribbling. Can he get a shot away? He got the dish to Gay, and it blocked underneath. I think he might have blocked it himself. And 8 to shoot. And they've got to back it out. Here comes Goodwin on the drive. Oh, boy, what a nice shot that was.
Shooting the basketball to have a chance to win.
Harrow's first field goal attempt. In and out.
Del Piero had it. Taken away by Archie Goodwin.
Corner a little bit.
Well, you know who rebounds the ball, and you know if you're aggressive, you can go in and get it away from Del Piero and Archie Goodwin.
You know, we didn't know how much press we would see from LSU today. You surprised you're seeing it this early?
Johnny Jones shared with me that he did not plan to press very much. That's the reason why. About practice.
Yeah. Trying to get these youngsters, these freshmen, to grow up quicker. Nice move by Goodwin. He didn't look like a freshman there. Bryant bodies up Noel, who hands off to Goodwin. Nice move on the baseline and the reverse finish.
Johnny O'Brien was right there to shut off board. See Johnny O'Brien just back away. You got to close off that baseline. Put your foot.
Everybody else combined on the Ole Miss team. Goodwin on a runner. Olsen had a little trouble on the dribble against Millinghouse. Oh, what a drive by Goodwin on the baseline.
Up off that left foot, he shoots about 20 percentage points higher. And Archie.
Goodwin, nice drive, finger roll. Archie Goodwin. All 12 there to stop him. Poitras. Put back by Goodwin.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ole Miss's get-back defense is not getting back.
And a runner through the lane over Wiltshire, but Mays will clear it ahead. Harrow on the run. Goodwin keeps it alive and scores.
Boy, Goodwin has played like a warrior.
And I think Wiltshire got a piece of that ball, I guess. Lob underneath. Goodwin got it.
keeps his body off of guys and explodes and gets it up top. And then again, the get back defense of Ole Miss, not getting it going up.
Roberson wheeling inside. Good quick hands by Noel to come up with a steal. Been a quiet day for Goodwin until now. Archie Goodwin shows you why he was a 5-star recruit.
As he brings this ball up the floor, he's kind of just down, checking his gears a little till right there. The step through, very well done by Archie Goodwin.
Championship team last year.
Got to get it up.
Goodwin with the nice cut to the hoop. Here's Goodwin working against Reese. Turn the corner. Contact. Oh, he made it! Call the circus. Archie Goodwin with the N1.
Wow. Where are the pink elephants, though? Oh, my goodness. H-O-R-S-E. You're out.
Ball game. Well, no double team coming. Inside to Goodwin with the scoop shot. Archie Goodwin, you sense him, Jimmy's starting to get in rhythm a little bit at the offensive end.
From Fayetteville. Noel. Harrell. Off to Goodwin. Thus the 2 free throws. Didn't matter, missed them both. Goodwin right down the lane.
When he hit the midcourt line, he was just by everybody.
Goodwin to the basket. Got it to go.
Looks like a big-time player tonight, Goodwin.
Crowd on their feet, liking the effort. And it leads to a roller by Archie Goodwin. And Sullivan with a steal.
Here the Gators by 1. Inside, the bounce pass. Goodwin stuffs it, and Kentucky's back in front.
That was a great look right there by Willie Cauley-Stein.
Had it stuffed by Murphy inside. We'll try it again. This one it goes.
That's his game. Driving, slashing. Perimeter game is certainly suspect. 1 for 20 in the last 11 games. 50%. So efficient offensively.
Goodwin. Finger roll.
There's his driving ability.
That's it. It's hard to improve your RPI in an off year.
They had a problem with him in the first matchup, did Kentucky Iron. He went for 23, made 8 of his 18 shots, and got a lot of them just like that on floaters. Getting going, and usually he has to do it getting to the basket.
Kentucky's just stuck in quicksand here until Goodwin made that layup. They were nailed down at that 12 number on the scoreboard on Saturday, and without Nerlens Noel, they know that they have got to step up, start getting better, and realizing that a lot of guys need to make plays.
Goodwin with his first points.
Wants to try to get his confidence back.
Odom. The pass to Henderson is picked off. Cats have numbers. The lob and the slam as Goodwin flushes it down on the pass from Mays. Wilshire gets it to Mays, who drops it down inside. Poitras. The hook rolls off. Put back. Tipped in by Goodwin.
Became the coach. They were that way. And so it's very unusual to see this particular team last in the league in free throw shooting.
What an adjustment by Goodwin, who wasn't able to get a clean shot off, but still got it to go down off the window.
It's not too far out of reach, and right now, working the game plan to perfection.
Goodwin, this is a long two. Got it. He has been impressive. He's in double figures already.
Yeah.
To Henderson. That was blocked by Wilshire. That's his second. What a move by Goodwin. That's the look of a confident young man.
Just saw, and Darius Miller, who can kind of set the tone and be mentors for the younger guys.
Can he do it again? Cauley-Stein muscles in, gets a little help from his friends. Sailing in is Archie Goodwin. Steal by Bowers.
It's like a guard play again.
And Goodwin hustling back, knocks it out of bounds. I'll tell you what, keep an eye on Tennessee when you're looking at the SEC. Tennessee winning again today. They won that 4 overtime.
Better and better. Quanzo Martin, a great guy. There's the good defensive effort by Goodwin.
Look out, B-Mac. Cressy reaches in, knocks it loose. Poitras gets it back. Shot clock did not reset. Goodwin wide open, knocks it down. The first 3 that Archie Goodwin has made in the last 12 games. He hit him his 14 in a row.
They've got a lot of road walls when you talk about Missouri. And Steele, give it up, give it up. Oh, he says, forget, I'll give it up. That's when he's at his best in transition. But he should have given the ball up for an easy run. 5 quick points by Goodwin. And watch. Right here to Steele. Watch Goodwin. He said, no, I'm not going to give it up. I'm taking it right in. I'm slapping.
Harrow's had a big night.
Playing a lot of points.
Goodwin gets inside again.
Great drive. He split the defense. That's his ability to drive, not shoot the perimeter shot.
Goodwin. Mays. Goodwin. Yes!
Can you believe he's made 2 of those 3?
He's made more threes in this game than he's made in the rest of the SEC season. And how about Archie Goodwin finding the range from beyond the arc, putting Kentucky back on top. Just Harrow and Poitras, but then Goodwin and Mays, Cauley-Stein all chipping in. Goodwin, spectacular spinning drive in the second half.
Look at that spinning move, splitting the defense, scoring, count it, Mr. Goodwin.
15 to shoot. Harrow, nice cut. Goodwin.
Terrific execution. Great pass by Harrow and the ability of Goodwin to finish the play.
4 in, last 4 out scenario, but that'll be ever changing. Another turnover.
Nice finish. Strong.
First 20.
You know, he had a couple fouls. Yeah. They had 3 turnovers. Didn't do a lot. Maybe he didn't move the ball much. There's a good start with a jump shot. What we've had of this team.
Here's Poitras. Back to Goodwin.
So, Dave, you questioned my thought of and someone comes in and he gets in there, and a certain bubble team, you move all the way down.
Boy, that was a nice move by Goodwin.
This is the 3, Goodwin the rebound. Archie Goodwin trying to take it all the way and does so. That's his game. The reverse, no, and Colson the rebound. On the floor. Kentucky ball. That's great hustle. Goodwin answers. What a big sequence for Kentucky. He would be logging some serious minutes today. Arkansas needs that 3-point threat. Goodwin to the basket. Exactly what we're talking about with Goodwin, if anything at all. Shot clock at 9. There's Goodwin. Boy, that was impressive. Goodwin strong to the basket. Goodwin gets Kentucky a much-needed basket on the road.
Both with Memphis and Kentucky, that has been a continuing feature, and they simply don't have that this year.
Archie Goodwin goes strong to the basket. Top team in the country, a potential 1 seed. If they take care of business the rest of the way. Cauley-Stein on the line from Goodwin.
In the 10-point victory against the Vols, and most importantly, for the second straight game, didn't commit a turnover. Turnover is what's been holding him back as a freshman. Archie Goodwin had a foot inside the 3-point line, and Goodwin knocks down the bucket, and the Cats have the lead 4-3. Keep Wilcher from getting the shot off. Bolson. Goodwin. 4-3.
Now, the next time what I'd want Goodwin to do is shot fake. In losses, and even could get some positive points in losses, and certainly would get positive points in wins.
An illegal screen call against Dante Williams. Turnover of the night for the Wildcats, and Calipari will call in a little backcourt pressure. And they force the turnover. Goodwin with a good play. Lobs it up for Poitras. He'll get it back. Archie Goodwin lays it up and in. He gets 2. He's got a double-double now with 20 points and 10 rebounds.
This is going to be 2 good wins at home in a row, isn't it, for Georgia?
Beat Tennessee as Goodwin knocks down 3. It's a building opportunity. And the SEC, I think, outside of the Gators, and some might argue Missouri, now that Missouri's healthy, everybody else is largely the same as Goodwin drives in for the dunk.
That an offensive possession can have.
Archie Goodwin dribbling away precious seconds. He'll finally rise up and fire a 3 and knock it in.
Murphy, the drive, rejected by Coley Stein. Harrell the other way. The cutter, Goodwin for the jam.
What a great break, too, off that block. The block was almost as good as an outlet pass. Billy Donovan wants to talk things over. And quick look behind you. That was Young standing there, way too big and strong to go after. Here's the steal.
And it's Goodwin. He's a high flyer.
Oh, he makes up for it in a hurry, though, coming back and bringing the transition back home for Kentucky. Terrific effort after he got snuffed by Young. Well, the activity is pretty good. Take a look at Goodwin breaking that down. A nice steal from behind, finishing it off. To get these people a little crazier here in Kentucky.
4 personal fouls, 10:36 mark of this second half. Florida up by 1. Get it in. And the finish by Goodwin.
Good set out of bounds. Little delayed cut just then by Goodwin. But
6-point lead for the Gators. Poitras on a bounce inside. Goodwin, nice touch.
Delivery pass, so all of a sudden now, maybe the standing up is working for the crowd.
13 now for Archie Goodwin. And a steal! Goodwin takes it away! Major elevation! Archie Goodwin taking it to the basket for 2. Now the feed.
There's the passing lanes. Goodwin takes a gamble, and it pays off.
And Archie Goodwin, the freshman out of Little Rock, goes with a left hand off the backboard. Archie leads the team in scoring, 14 a game. Cauley Stein back to Paulson. Shot clock at 10. Goodwin hangs in the air, got it to go.
Next play by Paulson to play off Cauley Stein. Want to stay away from each other, create some avenues, and really move that ball for open shots.
Henderson over the iron. Goodwin back the other way. Little finger roll. Give him 6. Goodwin turns the corner, count it.
Talented enough. Hesitation. Then he explodes and probably played the high spot against the zone. 2 misses now by Jeter. He was on the bench. He came in and watch this one. Woo! My goodness.
John Calipari said to Shannon Spake in the first half, he wants his guys to attack the rim. If that wasn't attacking the rim, I don't know what is. Archie Goodwin put it in overdrive.
Morris, 9 points now for Russell Johnson. Wilcher gives it up, and the baseline free for Archie Goodwin.
That was a good pass by Wilcher, the right pass to make, not the extra pass. This thing Archie Goodwin does is attack off of 1 bounce with his right hand. He covers a lot of space with a big first step.
This is a lot of offense, but they certainly lose depth.
But Willie Cauley-Stein has to play like a 7-footer in this game if Kentucky is going to advance. He has to.
Line drive jumper is good for Archie Goodwin, and it's a 1-point game again. Mays down the lane, lost it, found it again, gets trapped under the backboard, and has to play up top to Goodwin. Archie Goodwin, floating left, shoots back to the right, and he's got 12. Mays floats one and just coming up short. Trying to take the lead was Cauley-Stein, but the second effort by Archie Goodwin on the putback.
That's for Kentucky.
Archie Goodwin leans in here and ties the game.
Archie Goodwin driving the ball is what Kentucky's doing best.